And welcome back to Rocket Right. We are so glad that you could be with us. I'm Hurricane Betsy Barnes, here with Dr. Kay Solar and with beautiful Bridget Tate, who really wants to decorate and light up your home, right? Let's get lit. So I really like
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. And we have our mimosas. We have our strawberry, our mango, and I think, what did you have?
I have orange. I'm
Blood
getting
orange.
vitamin C.
That's
vitamin
right.
C.
So
Healthy
it's
dose.
all good with mimosas from La Divina Cafe, one of our new sponsors, and we're so thankful for them and for Partners One for sponsoring our studio. But Bridget Tate, owner of Capital City Lighting, her business has really exploded since she started in 2019. She's one of those people that just really has a great eye for design and detail. And with her background in lighting and some of the things that she's done, she has been able to take this woman-owned business and work with some of the best builders, custom home builders and others, as well as those in the construction industry throughout the greater Baton Rouge area. And I'm a little in awe. I am, because you really have taken your game up quite a bit in social media, what you've done with Instagram and the way that you have just put your energy out there in a different way that a lot of people are a little afraid to put their personality and their background and just be silly and fun and a boss babe.
Yeah, well, thanks.
You're welcome.
I feel like I just want to listen to you talk about it.
I know. Everybody who's on there, they're like, on the show, they're like, hey, can Bessie just introduce me in the future and everything I do, because
It's
she
all
sells
true.
it.
It's all true.
It is.
It's all true.
But you know, you've got the energy going, just like her light bulbs, right?
Yeah, like her light bulbs. I mean, honestly, I have to say that we have known each other through different circles in our life, and Bridget is very heavily involved with the Home Builders Association of Baton Rouge in growing their membership and getting more women-owned businesses involved. And she really stepped up her game with the home builders that she worked with for the Parade of Homes. I had to go by there after seeing some of her social media posts. I wanted to support anyway, but you really did some great things that brought people who aren't typically coming into the homes. Does it tell kind of what you did and how you did it?
Well, I mean, my social media presence is very important to me. I get like that hesitancy that some people have to put themselves out there, because I had it also. But I went through a social media course throughout the pandemic, and something that I learned really struck a chord with me. So throughout this course, I had to identify my ideal client. I named her. I gave her a background. She has kids. She has a husband. She has a job. And so when I'm posting, I'm talking to her. And so it's really personal, and it's a personal connection. So my followers really kind of feel that personal connection when they're reading my post. So I posted a lot for Parade of Homes and just do what I do. And so it did bring a lot of awareness and, interaction. I had a lot of interaction and people coming in. It was kind of crazy. I have this one follower that I don't know who they are, and they came to the house and then left and tagged me and stuff. And I was like, I didn't even meet you. And they were like, well, you were busy. It was kind of weird. They knew who I was, but I don't know who they are. And they're super sweet. But it was just like, wow, I'm like a minor local celebrity.
So, but you have done that. Some of the posts, you're dancing, and you're before and after, blah, me before, and then me with lit up and different things. And it was so cute. It was really so cute. But it was very inviting. But you also did a Three's Company type little skit with your builder. Tell a little bit about the builder for the Parade of Homes home that you were working with.
I worked with Russell Alleman from Manchac Homes. And,
beautiful home too.
Gorgeous
home.
And we took a different approach. Hillary Hooper was his interior designer and a good friend of mine, and we saw a lot of modern homes in this parade, but this home was really had an old world vibe and feel, and plastered walls, no trim, just really clean, a lot of artisan work, came through, special details, a lot of details. So Russell built the home, and he's very talented and great to work with. Hillary put so much into this house, and we worked together on the lighting. So the lighting is, my niche. And we did some really cool things in this house. We did some stuff with LED lighting, and also the decorative lighting was, off the chain.
It
Well,
was.
I truly think that lighting really makes a house.
It does.
I mean, if you go in a house, I mean, one of the things to me that sets it apart is the lighting.
Yeah,
Whether it's the front of the yard lighting, the unique lights in the house that give it its personality.
They had recessed lights in beams that were showing into areas underneath the shelves in the closets, in the master closet. I mean, it was just like so many different. I took a bunch of pictures too. It was just
Good, I wanna
like
see those
wish
pictures,
list.
Betsy.
A wish list. It was totally wish list.
Yeah.
But one of the things that you really did very, very well, I thought, was the way you brought people in and the way you treated people when they came. And in previous Parade of Homes, because I've been to them in several different cities, not just in Louisiana, but sometimes people just stand back and wait for somebody to ask a question. But you and the decorator were both very, very involved. How are you? Would you like to scan this? You engaged them in the event. You made it kind of like a fun event.
Well, I mean, I had to stand there for several hours. I'm gonna have a good time, and I'm gonna interact and talk to people. That's just who I am, and so. And to me, I don't take it as like a business event. It's just like we're just hanging out, and I'm going to make friends.
That's right. And so tell us a little bit about your involvement with the Home Builders Association and Women in Construction, just trying to get that, to be a bigger group.
Yeah, so we have, so I'm the chair of our membership committee, which is, we call it 30. And basically, we hand select our members for that committee, and we have 30 members. We might have 31 at this point, but
you're not going to change the name. It's still the 30.
It's the 30 because it's we have this. We want to have this like exclusive. We want people to, hey, what is that? I want to be a part of that. I want to join the Home Builders Association. So it's been really great. I went to the LHBA, which is the Louisiana Home Builders Association Membership Summit today, and there's like 6 to 8 different HBAs in Louisiana, and of all of those, they were talking about their membership programs. How many of their memberships had builders on their membership committees, and only one other one had one builder, and we have about half builders on our committee because it's important. Like, we need builders involved. The whole reason for the HBA is so that builders can build houses.
Right.
If builders aren't building houses, I'm not selling lights. So and so isn't putting in granite. It's just we need the builders to be able to build houses, and the HBA really our membership dues go to our PAC, which helps to identify certain bills that are coming up that might hurt the industry. They stay on top of all that. I mean, we have a really large constituency.
And Louisiana Home Builders Association is known for their great work legislatively, as well as their self-insured fund.
Yes.
For insurance. So that's a huge benefit to members. So it's not just the suppliers and the subs, but the builders are really key to the whole deal.
Yes. And then so
developers too.
We also have Women in Building, which is, it's kind of a fun networking group, and I'm on the board for that, and we just get together probably like every other month and invite women in this industry because it is a predominantly male industry.
Right.
We invite women in and just network with them and, have, our own feminine touch to like invite people in and, network, where it's not so intimidating to walk into a group of, men. It's just, I don't know.
It's not a male-dominated industry really anymore. There's so many people that are in it, variety of people.
Well, associates for sure. But I do, a lot of the builders, they are working hand in hand with a partner, or they're